repeat, credit is no good for a notion, salesman.
Aboard! All aboard!
Why not? What's the matter with credit?
It's old-fashioned. Hey, Charlie! You're an anvil salesman. Your firm give credit?
No, sir!
Nor anybody else.
River City, next stop!
Cash for the merchandise. Cash for the button hooks.
Cash for the cotton goods. Cash for the hard goods.
Cash for the soft goods. Cash for the fancy goods.
Cash for the noggins and the piggins and the firkins.
Cash for the hogshead, cask and demijohn. Cash for the crackers and the pickles and the fly paper.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
What do you talk?
You can talk, you can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, you can talk, you can talk, bicker, you can talk all you wanna, but it's different than it was.
No, it ain't, but you gotta know the territory.
Why, some Model T Ford made the trouble, made the people wanna go, wanna get up and go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 22, 23 miles to the county seat.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Who's gonna patronize a little bitty 2x4 kind of store anymore?
What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
Got the Model T at all. Take a gander at the store, at the Modern store, at the present day store, at the present day Modern departmentalized grocery store.
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it? You can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, bicker, you can talk all you wanna, but it's different than it was.
No, it ain't, but you gotta know the territory.
Why, it's the you need a biscuit made the trouble. You need to put the crackers in a package. The you need a biscuit in an airtight sanitary package made the Cracker Barrel obsolete.
Cracker Barrel went out the window with the mail pouch, cut bug charm by the stove. Changed the approach of the traveling salesman, made it pretty hard. No, it didn't, but you gotta know the territory.
Gone.
Gone with the hogshead, cask and demijohn. Gone with the sugar barrel, pickle barrel, milk pan. Gone with the tub and the pail and the tears.
Ever met a fella by the name of Hill?
Hill. No! Just a minute. Never heard of any salesman, Hill.
No, he doesn't know the territory.
Doesn't know the territory.
What's the fella's line?
Never worries about his line.
Never worries about his line.
Or the Cracker Barrel being obsolete, or the you need a biscuit in an airtight sanitary package, or the Model T Ford. Just a minute.
Never worries about his line.
Or an doggone thing. He's just a bang, beat, bell ring, and big haul, great go, necker, nothing, rip, roaring every time a bullseye salesman. That's Professor Harold Hill.
Tell us what's his line.
He's a fake, and he doesn't know the territory.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
He's a music man.
He's a what?
He's a music man, and he sells clarinets to the kids in the town with the big trombones and the rat-a-tat drums and the big brass bass, and the piccolo, uniform suit with a shiny gold braid on a coat and a big old stripe running.
Well, I don't know much about bands, but I do know you can't make a living selling big trombones. No, sir. Mandolin picks, perhaps, and here and there a juice harp.
No, the fella sells bands, boys' bands. I don't know how he does it. But he lives like a king, and he dallies and he gathers and he plucks and he shines. And when the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him. Yes, sir. When the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him.
Yes, sir.
But he doesn't know the territory.
River City. We've crossed the state line into Iowa. River City, population 2,212. Cigarettes illegal in the state.
All right, if y'all are all through, I'll tell y'all about Professor Harold Hill.
You really know Harold Hill?
Never saw him in my life, but I know this much. He's given every one of us a black eye. After he's worked a town over, the next salesman to arrive gets automatically tarred and feathered and rode out to the city limits on a rail. You think that's funny? Wait till it happens to you. Your hair never grows back.
But why should he get rode out on a rail?
Because in order to sell band instruments, uniforms, and instruction books, he has to guarantee to teach those kids how to play.
Well,
And to form them kids into a band, with himself as the leader.
Well, what's wrong with that?
He don't know one note from another, that's what's wrong with that. He can't tell a bass drum from a pipe organ. I'll catch up with that swindling two-bit thimble rigger, and when I do, I'll squeal on him so loud.
You sure are mad, Charlie. Should like to be around when you catch up with this fella.
Yes, well, it won't be on this trip. Not in Iowa. Even the great Professor Harold Hill wouldn't try to sell these neck-bowed Hawkeyes out here.
What?
Well, gentlemen, you intrigue me.
I think I'm gonna have to give Iowa a try.
Don't believe I caught your name.
Don't believe I dropped it.
Chip on the shoulder, attitude we've never been without that we recall. We can be cold as a falling thermometers in December if you ask about our weather in July. And we're so by God stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye. But what the heck? You're welcome. Join us at the picnic. You can have a fill of all the food you bring yourself. You really ought to give Iowa a try, provided you are contrary.
Good morning, Mershon.
Good morning, Marian. It is. If you want to go around in your drawers all day.
And there I was in Madison Hospital and nobody come to see me. Cousin Will never come, Aunt Bertha never come.
Your Aunt Bertha's dead.
She wouldn't have come anyway.
We can be cold as a falling thermometers in December if you ask about our weather in July. And we're so by God stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye. But we'll give you a shirt and a bag to go with it. If your cross should happen to die.
What the heck? You're welcome. Glad to have you with us, even though we may not ever mention it again.
You really ought to give Iowa, Hawkeye, Iowa, to Butte, Des Moines, Davenport, Marshalltown, Mason City, Caribou, Ames, Clear Lake. Ought to give Iowa a try.
Ah, Mr. Squires, I am interested in hiring a rig for Sunday. If you could accommodate me, sir.
Then I expect you ought to see the man in charge of the hiring rigs.
Oh.
Who's late as usual?
Oh.
Hey, Gregory!
Marcellus.
You old son of a gun! What in the name? But Greg!
Hill's the name. Harold Hill.
But Greg, what are you doing here? Why didn't you let me know you was coming?
I didn't know I was coming myself. Besides, how'd I know you'd end up in a little tank town like this? You were a pretty big slicker when you were in business with me.
Too many close shaves the way you work.
Oh, yes.
Besides, I got me a nice, comfortable girl. Ethel Toffelmeyer, boss's niece.
Gone legitimate, huh? I always knew you'd come out to no good.
Hey, say, what's the new pitch?
La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Oh, you're not back in the band business, are you? Mm-hmm. I heard you was in steam automobiles.
I was.
Well, what happened?
Somebody actually invented one.
No.
Now give me the lowdown here, Marce.
You'll never get anywhere in the band business with these stubborn Iowans, Greg. Besides, we got ourselves a stuck-up music teacher here who will expose you before you get your grip unpacked.
Male or female?
The music teacher? She's the librarian. Female.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. If you see her, point her out to me.
I will. How you gonna start the pitch?
Well, first, I'll have to keep that music teacher off balance. My next step would be to get your town out of the serious trouble that it's in.
Now, River City isn't in any trouble.
Then I will have to create some. I'll have to create a desperate need for a boys' band, you remember? Now, what's new around here, Marsh? What can I use?
Nothing. Except the billiard parlors just put in a new pool table.
They never had a pool table here before?
No, only billiards.
That'll do. Thank you, Marsh. And remember, music teacher.
Music teacher.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Mr. Dunlap?
Yep.
Well, either you are closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you are not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friends. Right here, say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a billiard player, certainly mighty proud to say it. Oh, it's mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with the cue in my hand are golden. Happy cultivate horse sense with a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever take an ironclad leave to yourself from a 3-rail billiard shot? But just as I say it, take judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a black game. I say that any boob can take and shove a ball in a pocket, and I call that sloth. The first big step on the road to the depths of degradé. I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit. And listen to some big out-of-town Jasper and here talk about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trot race, no, but a race where they sit down right on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy sitting on Dan Patch, make your blood boil? Well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets on the table. Pockets to mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. Say, your young men will be frittering away their noontime, supper time, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket. Never mind getting Dandelions pulled or the screen door patched, the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your pants are caught with a cistern empty on a Saturday night. And that's trouble. Yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking about the kids in the Knickerbocker shirt tail young ones. Beginning the bull hog wood trouble, folks. Right here in River City. Trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Now, I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hall? They're trying out Bevo, trying out Cubeds, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and bragging all about how they're gonna cover up a tall tale breakfast with a sense, and one fine night, they leave the pool hall, heading for the dance at the armory. Libertine men, scarlet women, ragtime, shameless music that'll grab your son, your daughter, in the arms of a jungle, animal instinct, mass hysteria. The idle brain is the devil's playground. Trouble!
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school.
Our children's children gonna have trouble.
Mothers of River City, heed the warning before it's too late. Watch for the tall tale signs of corruption. The minute your boy leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he memorizing jokes out of Captain Billy's whiz bang? Certain words creeping into his conversation. Words like swell, aha, and so's your old man. Well, if so, my friends, you got trouble.
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Remember the Maine, Plymouth Rock, and the Golden Rule.
Our children's children gonna have trouble.
Oh, we got trouble. We're in terrible, terrible trouble. That game with the 15 numbered balls is a devil's tool.
Devil's tool.
Oh, yes, we got trouble, trouble, trouble.
Oh, yes, we got trouble. Here we go. Big, big trouble.
With a T. That rhymes with P. That stands for pool. Oh, excuse me. Did you drop your...
No.
Didn't I see you in...
No.
I will only be in town for a short while.
Good.
That's you, Doctor?
Yes, Mama. Keep on, Amaryllis. I'll be there in a minute. Hello, Mama. Fine, dear. Now your exercises.
Yes, ma'am. I don't remember the library being open last 4th of July.
It was, Mama, all evening. Mama, a man with a suitcase has been following me around all over town.
Oh, who?
I never saw him before.
Oh, well, did he say anything?
He tried.
Oh, did you say anything?
Mama, of course not. Now don't dawdle, Amaryllis. So, do, la, re, ti, mi, a little slower. Please keep the fingers curved as nice and high as you possibly can. Don't get faster, dear.
If you don't mind me saying so, it wouldn't have hurt you to find out what the gentleman wanted.
I know what the gentleman wanted.
Oh, what, dear?
You'll find it in Balzac.
Oh, well, excuse me for living, but I've never read it.
Neither has anyone else in this town.
There you go again with that same old comment about the low mentality of River City people and taking it all too much too hard.
Now, Mama, as long as the Madison Public Library was entrusted to me for the purpose of improving River City's cultural level, I can't help my concern that the lazy River City keep ignoring all my counsel and advice.
Now, darling, when a woman's got a husband and you've got none, why should she take advice from you? Even if you can't quote Balzac and Shakespeare and all them other highfalutin Greeks.
Mama, if you don't mind my saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject.
Now I haven't changed the subject. I was talking about that stranger.
What stranger?
With the suitcase who may be your very last chance.
Mama, do you think that I'd allow a common masher now? Really, Mama, I have my standards where men are concerned, and I have no intention.
I know all about your standards if you don't mind me saying so. There's not a man alive who could hope to measure up to that Belinda Paul, Bunyan, St. Patton, Noah Webster. You can concoct for yourself out of your Irish imagination. I was stubbornness in your library full of books.
Well, isn't that the best I ever heard?
Thank you. Can I have a drink, please?
May I have...
May I have a drink, please?
Yes, dear.
Winthrop, it's after dark. Is that a way to walk into the house?
Hello.
Oh, that won't do at all. I'll have a kiss from me, bye. Come here. Come here. Huh? The lady over there is your sister, young man.
Hello, Winthrop.
Winthrop, where's your manners?
I'm having a party on Saturday. Will you please come? I would especially like it very much if you'd come. Winthrop?
Winthrop, Amaryllis asked you to her party. Well, are you going, aren't you?
No.
No what?
No, thank you.
Oh, you know the little girl's name.
He won't say Amaryllis because of the S, because of his lisp. He's ashamed.
Well, we all know about his lisp, Amaryllis. Well, Winthrop?
I'll bet he won't say it. No, thank you. Amaryllis? Amaryllis! He's crying. Oh, why does he get so mad at people just because he lisps?
It's not only because he lisps. That's just part of it, Amaryllis.
Well, what's the other part?
Never mind, dear. It's just that he never talks very much.
Not even to you and to your mother?
No, dear. We all have to be a little patient.
I'm patient, even though he doesn't ever talk to me. But I do him every night. I say goodnight to him on the evening star. And you have to do it the very second you see it, too. Or it doesn't count. Good night, my Winthrop. Good night. Sleep tight.
There, darling, don't cry. You have lots of time. If not Winthrop, there will be someone else.
Never. I'll want an old maid like you. I'm sorry, Miss Marian. Can I play my crosshand piece?
May I
play my crosshand piece?
You may.
See, without a sweetheart, you have no one to say goodnight to on the evening star.
I know, Amaryllis. For the time being, just say, good night, my someone. You can put the name in when the right someone comes along.
All right. It's better than nothing.
Yes, it is. Now you can play your crosshand piece.
Now I may play my crosshand piece.
For leading the singing, and to J.C. Squires for his fine stereopticon slides, and to Ethel Toffelmeyer, our fine piano player. As mayor of River City, I welcome you River Citizians to the 4th of July exercises set up for the indoors here in Madison Gymnasium. Account the weather. 4 and set. 4 and set. The members of the school board will now present a patriotic tableau. The members of the school board will not present a patriotic tableau. Some disagreement about the costumes, I suppose. Instead, the Watanyi girls of the local wigwam of Hiawatha will present a spectacle, My Wife, in which my wife, Eulalie McKechnie Shin, will take a leading part.
Tommy Zealous. I wouldn't leave if I was you.
Mrs. Shin will recover. No thanks to a certain young ruffian who is a disgrace to our city. The Payne's fireworks spectacle, last days of Pompeii, will take place, granted the rain stops by 9:30. It'll be out to Old Madison Picnic Park in the far meadow, across the creek from the pest house.
But how could it be raining? Didn't the Gazette predict fair? Sure did, Ewart. That's why we all prepared for the storm.
The Gazette predicts accurate most of the time, and you know it, JC.
Exactly.
Well, you wouldn't last very long in the banking business, being accurate in most.
Oh, look here. Wait, it's
Number 8's late again tonight.
I make her early. Oh, she's late, all right.
She's right on time. What's the matter?
Oh, no. She is late.
Stop bickering in public.
All in the world I was saying.
Never mind. 4 and...
We hear there's a pool table in town.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Now, just a minute.
Is it a pool table or isn't it?
Will you let me get on with the exercises?
We don't want any more excuses till we get this pool table matter situated.
Let's protect our children. Resist any corruption. Smite the devil and keep our young boys pure. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Your attention, please. I could deal with this troubled friend with the wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize a River City Boys Band. Brrr. Oh, think, my friends, how could any pool table ever hope to compete for the gold trombone? Remember, my friends, when a handful of trumpet players danced to the famous fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, billiard-parred walls come a-tumbling down. Oh, a band will do it, my friend. Oh, yes, I'm in a boys' band. Do you hear me? I say River City's got to have a boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. But Professor Harold Hill is on hand, and River City's going to have her boys' band. As sure as the Lord made little green apples, and that band's going to be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred. And you'll hear the shimmer of crashing cymbals, the thunder of rolling drums, the glitter of trumpets. Tam-ta-da! And you will feel something akin to the electric thrill I once felt when Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, W.C. Handy, the great Creator, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on that very same historic day. 76 trombones caught the morning sun with 110 cornets close at hand. They're followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones hit the morning sun with 110 cornets right behind. There are more than 1,000 reeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper-bottomed timpanis and horse platoons. Get ready. Thundering, yes, thundering, all along the way. Double bell, euphoniums, and big bassoons. Each bassoon having as big that say there were 50 mountain cannon in the battery. Thundering, thundering, louder than before. Clarinets of every size and trumpeters would improvise a whole octave higher than the score.
Began to march, and
Emergency action! I haven't seen Iowa people get so excited since the night Frank Gotch and Strangler Lewis lay on the mat for 3.5 hours without moving a muscle. Never mind. I want that man's credentials. Grab that hoodlum! He almost blew up Mrs. Sin!
Thank you, Professor. I've made an example of you, ringleader. What he does, the gang does.
Oh. You wild kid, you hanging around my oldest girl. His father is one of them day laborers south of town, you wild kid, ya. Tagging down Main Street after my oldest girl.
I wasn't either tagging.
Don't you contradict me.
We was just walking together, G. Lee Clyde.
You watch your phraseology. I know what you's doing, my little Gracie Senior. Now you stay away from my oldest girl or you'll hear from me till who laid the rails. Hill, I'll talk to you Monday morning about that band thing. City Hall, 10 o'clock sharp.
Okay.
Men, I want that spellbinder's credentials.
Constable, I will be responsible for this boy.
You don't know this kid. He's tough, and he's got his gang waiting outside.
Oh, I'll be careful. Now, Tommy, I want to talk to you about the band.
Oh, gee, Professor, that's for the little kids.
Oh, well, I'm not talking about you playing in the band. You're mechanically minded, right? Ever done anything with perpetual motion?
Nearly had it a couple times.
You did? Well, then you are my man. Have you realized that no one has ever invented a music holder for the marching piccolo player? No place to hang the music.
G. Lee Clyde. Wonder where I could get some wire from.
Check your cellar. That's where people keep wire. Oh, Tommy.
Yes, sir?
Come here. Constable, I will show you how to break up a gang. Oh, ladies. Oh, young lady, you missed. Now, what is your name?
Zanita. Only I didn't have any idea you was beckoning me. Ye gods.
Do you know Tommy Gilis?
Well,
Tommy, this is Zanita. Why don't you escort the young lady home?
Only excepting I'm not going home. I have to go to the library. Ye gods.
Oh. Well then, why don't you escort the young lady home by way of the library, by way of the candy kitchen?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir.
Ye gods.
Well, Professor, you are one bright young fellow.
Thank you.
You made a couple mistakes, though.
Oh?
The mayor happens to own the billiard parlor and that new pool table.
Oh. Well, what was my other mistake?
That Zanita, she's the mayor's oldest girl.
Now, just a minute, Professor Hill. We need your credentials. We're the school board.
Academic certificates.
Nothing of the kind.
We need letters and papers.
Make him put up a bond!
Wait. What am I hearing? Say, ice cream.
Ice cream, but I don't sing if that's what
All right. Well, then don't sing. Speak low. Down here, ice cream.
Ice cream.
All right. Now talk slow.
Ice cream.
See? Singing is nothing but sustained talking. Now you right here. Ice cream. Now you ice cream. Now you, sir. Ice cream. Ladies, from now on, you'll never see one of these men without the other three.
Oh, Professor, you're wrong. Why, they've hated each other for 15 years now.
Ice cream! Ice cream! Ice cream!
Yes. How can there be
any sin insincere? Where is the good in goodbye and goodbye? Your apprehensions confuse me, dear. tell me what can be fair in farewell, dear, while one single star shines above. How can there be any sin insincere? Aren't we sincerely in love?
I don't suppose you live alone or anything?
No.
Well, I've got some wonderful caramels over at my hotel room.
Mr. Hill.
Professor Hill.
Professor of what? At what college do they give a degree for annoying women on the street like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that. I am a conservatory man myself. Gary, Indiana, gold medal class of Ot 5.
Even should that happen to be true, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? Another thing, Mr. Hill, I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some of the people in this town, and I think it only fair to warn you that I have a shelf full of reference books in there, which may very well give me some interesting information about you.
Hey, Gregory!
Oh, Marcellus!
Hey, how'd you make out with the music teacher?
Scrumptious! Had her eating out of my hands the minute I tipped my hat.
Ah, she did, boy, did you cut a swath tonight. Hey, for a minute, even I thought you knew something about leading a band. Just like when you used to imitate that band concert fella back in Joplin.
Oh, well, that is kid stuff. You just keep your eyes on me for the next 4 weeks.
4 weeks? It used to only take 10 days for the instruments to arrive.
Well, still does, but it takes 4 weeks for the uniforms.
Oh, no, Greg, you haven't added uniforms.
Uniforms and instruction books.
Instruction books? But you can't pass yourself off as a music teacher. I mean, not for any 4 weeks.
Mars.
But you don't know one note from another.
Well, I have a revolutionary new system. It's called the Think system, where you don't even have to bother with notes.
But in 4 weeks, the people will want to hear music. You'll have to lead a band.
Well, yes, but when the uniforms arrive, they forget about all that. At least long enough for me to collect and leave. Oh, this is a refined operation I've got, son. I've got it timed down to the last wave of the brakeman's hand on the last train out of town. Now, if you will excuse me, Mr. Washburn.
Gonna line yourself up a little canoodling, huh?
Well...
Hey, I could set you up with Ethel's sister.
Oh?
Lovely girl, teaches Sunday school.
Oh. Whoa, whoa. No eager, wholesome, innocent Sunday school teacher for me. That kind of woman spins webs no spider ever knew. Now, a girl who trades on all that purity merely wants to trade my independence for her security. The only affirmative she will file refers to marching down the aisle, no golden, glorious, gleaming, pristine goddess. No, sir, for no Diana do I play fun. I can tell you that right now. I snarl, I hiss. How can ignorance be compared to bliss? I spark, I fizz. For the lady who knows what time it is, I cheer and I rave. For the virtue I'm too late to save. The sad but wiser girl for me. Oh! 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 No bright-eyed, blushing, breathless babe at all, baby. No, sir, that kind of child ties knots no sailor ever knew. I prefer to take a chance on a more adult romance. No dewy young miss who keeps insisting. All that time she keeps resisting. No bright-eyed, wholesome, innocent female. Why, she's the fisherman, I'm the fish, you see. Whoa! Plop! I flinch, I shy. When the last of the delicate air goes by, I smile, I grin. When the gal of a touch of sin walks in, I hope and I pray for Hester to win just one more A. The sadder but wiser girl, the girl's for me. The sadder but wiser girl for me. Yeah!
Viola girl. And this is Mrs. Squires. And Mrs. Hicks. And of course you've met Eulalie McKechnie-Shin, our mayor's wife. Isn't it exciting, Eulalie?
I could not say, oh no, I could not say it this time. My husband will wish to investigate, I'm sure. And naturally, I'm reticent. Oh, yes, I'm reticent.
Oh, I see. Well, part of my music plans include a committee on the dance. And Mrs. Shin, do that again. The way you raised your foot just now.
Oh, well, I have a bunion there that bothers, and
Oh, what grace. What expression. What line and movement. Oh, you must accept the chairmanship for the ladies' auxiliary for the classic dance. Mustn't she, ladies? Yes, yes, every move you make bespeaks stealth soft. Say yes, Mrs. Shin. Oh, please, say yes.
Eulalie McKechnie-Shin. well, that is, you see, dancing.
So then you accept.
Yes, indeed, and I would like to
Thank you, oh, so much, thank you. Now for the young lady who plays the piano, Marian Peru, I believe. After all, she is the librarian.
Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 cheep. Professor, her kind of woman doesn't belong on any committee. Of course, I shouldn't tell you this, but she advocates dirty
books.
Chaucer.
Oh my.
Rabelais.
Balzac.
And the worst thing, of course I shouldn't tell you this, but...
I'll tell.
Men lived on my street, let me tell.
Stop! I'll tell. She made brazen overtures to men who never had a friend in this town till she came here. Old Miser Madison.
Wait, Miser Madison?
Yes.
Madison Gymnasium, Madison Picnic Park, Madison Hospital. That Miser Madison?
Exactly. Who'd he think he was, anyway?
Well, I should say, show off. Gave the town a library, too, didn't he?
That's just it. When he died, he left the library building to the city. But he left all the books to her.
She was seen going and coming from his place.
Oh, yes, that woman made brazen overtures with a gilt-edged guarantee. She had golden glint in her eye and silver voice with a counterfeit ring. Just melt her down and you'll reveal a lump of lead as cold as steel. Here, where a woman's heart should be.
Left River City, the library building, but he left all the books to her.
Chaucer,
Rabelais, pick a little more, cheep, 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 cheep.
Just a minute, Professor, we need your credentials.
Why, yes, my credentials. I have just what you need up in my hotel room. Why don't we all go get them? But first, I have to say good night. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going to leave you now. Farewell, ladies. Farewell, ladies. Farewell, ladies. We're going to leave you now. It's all right. I know everything and it doesn't make any difference.
What are you talking about?
You were probably very young, and anyone can make a mistake.
What?
No apologies and no explanations. I will only be in town for a short while, and the sadder but wiser girl for me.
Will you please make your selection and leave?
I have.
Well, what would you like to take out?
The librarian.
Quiet, please.
Marian, you're not listening. Look. Marian. Marbles. 6 Steelies, 8 Aggies, a dozen Pee-wees, and 1 big glassy with an American flag in the middle. I think I'll drop them.
No!
Madam Librarian. What can I do, my dear, to catch your ear? I need you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marian, heaven help us, if the library caught on fire, and the volunteer Howard brigadesman had to whisper the news to Marian. Madam Librarian. What can I do, my dear, to make it clear? I need you badly, badly, Madam Librarian. Marian, if I stumbled and I busted my whatchamacallit, I could lie on your floor unnoticed till my body had turned to Marian. Madam Librarian. Now in the moonlight, a man could sing it. In the moonlight. And a fellow would know that his darling had heard every word of his song with the moonlight helping along. But when I try in here to make it clear, I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marian, it's a long lost cause I can never win, for the civilized world accepts as unforgivable sin. Whoa. Any talking out loud with any librarian such as Marian. Madam Librarian. But when I try in here to make it clear, I need you badly, badly, Madam Librarian. Marian, it's a long lost cause I can never win, for the civilized world accepts as unforgivable sin any talking out loud with it. Librarian such as The ladies' dance committee meets Tuesday nights. Marshmallow, Madam, I pray. Regan. Well, Tommy, I would say it was a pretty successful day. 11 sales out of 12 tries. Now, it is about noon, so why don't you run home and grab some dinner? I'll try a couple on my own.
Goodbye, Professor.
Thank you, Tommy.
Just a minute here. Are you soliciting? You haven't got a license.
Why, no, Mr. Mayor. I collect doorbells, and this doorbell has a unique tone quality that I find
Flattery will not avail you.
Oh.
Soliciting is statutory in this county. Malfeasance without a permit. Why haven't you been down to City Hall with your references?
Well, I must have just missed it. Mr. Mayor, your hand, oh no.
What?
The spread of your little finger. It's hereditary.
It is? What does that mean?
It means that your son's little finger is perfectly situated to manage the spit valve on a B-flat flugel horn.
Is that good?
Good! It means that America has finally produced an artist who can flugel the minute waltz in 50 seconds.
Where can I get one of those horns?
Sign right here, Mr. Mayor, and that'll be $17 import fee.
Oh, yes, sir. And think I could have missed this horn? I haven't got any son. You one scoripolis, flew by night, you one Philippolis. You be down to City Hall with your by God references at 3 o'clock.
You mean this afternoon?
I couldn't be any plainer if I's a Quaker on his day off.
Mrs. Peru, do you realize that you have the facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso?
Oh, well, I'm not entirely sure what you mean, Professor.
If your boy has that same firm chin and those splendid cheek muscles, by George, not that he ever could be really great, you understand, of course.
Oh, is that so? And in the name of St. Bridget, why not?
Well, you see, all of the great cornet players were Irish. Oh, Clark, oh, Mendez, oh, Klein.
Oh, but Professor, we are Irish.
No.
Yes.
No, really?
Yes.
Well, then you know what? You sign right here. Your boy was born to play the cornet. And that'll be $7 earnest money. Nothing more due until the first installment payable at the opening of band practice. Thank you. And I will need the boy's measurements for his uniform.
His uniform?
Mm-hmm. Why, hello there, son. Why, certainly his uniform. And there won't be a penny due until delivery. That gives him 4 weeks to enjoy, to anticipate, and to imagine at no cost whatsoever. Never allow the demands of tomorrow to interfere with the excitement and pleasures of today.
Would it have
A stripe? Why, certainly, my boy. A large gold one going down both sides. What do you think of that?
You'll have to excuse Winthrop, Professor. We can't get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. And if you can get him to play in the band, well, you'll have St. Michael's own way with thee. But if anybody can do it, I bet you can. Out of a crowd, I'd pick you for a hod-carrying, clay-pipe-smoking, shamrock-wearing, harp-playing, mavernine, pinch-and terrace-all minstrel-singing Irishman. Be gobbin' be jabbers. Where are you from, Nearby?
Gary, Indiana.
Oh, I knew it. Where did you say you were from?
Gary, Indiana. As a matter of fact, Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
Was she now?
Mm-hmm. Gold medal class of Oct 5.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It was really nice. Oh, how to do, Miss Peru?
How to do, Mr. Hill?
Oh, Peru. I thought the name sounded familiar. You know, I've tried to speak
He
with
wants
you.
to put Winthrop in the band.
We're not interested, Mama.
Oh, but Marian, he might have his father's musical gift. He does have my jaw, you know.
Your husband's musical? Well, I would like to talk to him. I'm sure
Do
we
you
have...
burst into everyone's home like this, prying into personal affairs? We're not interested.
Marian.
Well, that's 1 for and 1 against. Why don't we let the boy's father decide?
The boy's father is dead. Anything else?
Oh, I am so sorry. But you see, all the more reason why your brother should have something like
My
this.
brother is a 10-year-old problem child who can't understand why his father was taken away. Would you care to explain it to him? He's been brooding about it for 2 years. As to your musical tricks, why don't you go into business with some nice carnival men who sell gold-painted watches and glass diamond rings?
Why, Miss Marian, musical tricks? I hardly think that anything I... Well, I get the feeling she likes the idea. A bit cautious, perhaps, but I admire that in a woman. You just keep me alive long enough, and I will be back later in the week.
1 moment, Professor. About the boy's measurements. I make all of his clothes. Sleeve 21, waist 18, crotch 14.
Actually, I think that'll be just enough. I really must be getting back to my hotel room.
Please excuse Marian, Professor. She's
Now,
not...
Mrs. Peru, I am sure that at heart, she is just as lovely as yourself. Good idea, what a Peru.
Has he gone?
He has. Oh, and I hope not forever. Darling, don't you ever think about your future? Gary, Indiana, conservation class of Watch 5. Oh, now, darling.
Now, Mama, surely a girl's future doesn't depend on encouraging every fast-talking, self-centered, woman-chasing traveling man who comes to town. And the fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me.
All right, darling. All right. Only, it's a well-known principle that if you keep the flint in one drawer and a steel in another, well, you'll never strike much of a fire.
Mama! Winthrop! Winthrop, I know you're there. Please go to the library and ask Miss Grubb to give you the book I set aside. It's the Indiana State Educational Journal, 1890 to 1910. It's a large brown volume with black corners.
Do I have to?
You won't have to talk to anyone. I've written it all down. Thank you, dear.
Well, now what are you up to? Why do you need books at this hour of the night?
I have a feeling the Indiana Journal may help me poke some large holes in the professor's claims.
Well, I give up. At your age, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of white knight do you expect to come riding along?
Well, I'm not waiting for Luther Greiner, who backs me into the ancient history shelf every time he comes to the library.
He does.
Or Ed Gamage and that buggy of his with the removable back seat. Oh, but I'm not waiting for a man in shining white armor either. My white knight, not a Lancelot, or an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, what my heart would say if it only knew how. Please, dear Venus, show me now. All I want is a plain man. All I want is a modest man, a quiet man, a gentleman, straightforward and honest man to sit with me in a cottage somewhere in the state of Iowa, and I would like him to be more interested in me than he is in himself, and more interested in us than in me. occasionally he'd ponder what makes Shakespeare and Beethoven great. Him I could love till I die. Him I could love till I die. My white knight, not a Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, let me walk with him where the others ride by. Walk and love him till I die. Till I
Zanita! Hey, Zanita!
Tommy! Mama and Papa are sitting right over there in the bank. Eat guys!
All right, then meet me after supper.
I can't. It's Upward League night. Meet you where?
The footbridge.
See, isn't that just what I was saying? Last time it was the lumberyard, and this time it's the footbridge. Where are you gonna want to meet me after that? The Black Hole of Calcutta? Eat guys!
I only want to show you my invention.
What invention?
The music holder for the marching piccolo player. It still has some minor flaws. See, when you keep it tight enough to hold the music steady, it cuts off the circulation and you can't wiggle your fingers. Meanwhile, you could go blind.
Tommy, it's Papa!
Is that the first thing I said or not?
Yes, George?
Yes, the very first thing I said, or I'll eat hay with the horses. Get that man's credentials, I said. Morning of July 4th, 1912. And now look, my wife is off dancing at any and all hours instead of in the home.
But George,
the
I would
school
like...
board is singing up street and down alley instead of tending to city matters. My oldest girl is broodling around with some wild kid, and my business has fallen so far off the books that I can't find the balance sheet.
Mayor Shin, I found some very interesting information in this book about Professor Hill's alma mater.
His who?
His university.
Oh, I know all about that. In fact, that's the only thing I can ever get out of him. Gary Conservatory, class of what, 5.
If you'll just take the time to read, you won't have to look much further. It's on page...
Papa! The Wells Fargo wagon could be coming up from the depot.
I like this. And this Herb nonsense, the Wells Fargo wagon.
It could be a band instrument.
Band instruments? Oh,
The Wells Fargo wagon is up, coming down the street. Oh, please let it be for me. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is up, coming down the street. I wish I knew what it could be.
I got a box of maple sugar on my birthday. In March I got a gray Mackinac.
And once I got some grapefruit from Tampa.
Montgomery Ward sent me a bathtub and a cross-cut saw.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is up, coming down the street. A prepaid surprise or COD.
It could be curtains or dishes.
Double boiler.
Or it could be...
Yes, it could be. Yes, you're right. It surely could be.
Something special.
Something very, very special now.
Just for me.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is up, coming down the street. Oh, don't let him pass my door. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is up, coming down the street. I wish I knew what he was coming for.
I got some salmon from Seattle last September.
And I expect my new rocking chair. I hope I get my raisins from Fresno.
They are sent a cannon from the courthouse square.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming now. I don't know how I can ever wait to see. It could be something for someone who has no relation, or it could be something special just for me.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming. Oh, the Wells
Mr. Winthrop.
My cornet. Gee, thanks, Professor.
Anytime. Now, gentlemen, you will each receive individual instruction in due time. But until then, stay off the streets, get acquainted with your instruments, and think about the minuet in G. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Have you ever seen something so scrumptious as a scrumptious soul goes thing? I never thought I'd see something so scrumptious as a scrumptious soul goes thing. Oh, sister.
Round one for you, Mr. Hill. But I better hear some by God tootin' out of them horns in pretty short order, or I'll be seeing you in front of the grand jury over at the county seat. Now, I've got to get something from the librarian.
Come, George. Tempest Fugit!
You watch your phraseology. Go home. Now, Miss Marian, about that book. Thank you.
The ladies' dance committee meets Tuesday nights at the high school.